Okay, in this video, here's another shower pan liner installed. I want to show you a couple quick tricks here on how to successfully do this without creating a septic environment. First off, we have the Oatly shower pan liner, which meets ASTM code. Let's turn the phone a little this way. We have a better view. Okay, so here's what we have. Standard 60. Okay, we've got a standard 30. We've got a build-up curb here. Now we removed an existing system here. They actually did everything right except for a vapor barrier over their insulation, so we've got a lot of mildew in there that we dealt with. So back to the pan liner. The biggest thing I could tell you is do not cut the pan liner. You're supposed to have a full lined out, just like you're making a swimming pool. If you pour water in this right now, it would hold it. No leaks. So here's the technique that I can show you. Make sure everything is cleaned out 100%. You lay down a piece of black felt, which I always recommend. Keeps the grit off of the bottom of the pan liner. And then about a foot up. So rule of thumb, foot to 14 inches back, foot to 14 inches up the left, foot to 14 inches up the right, and you can see we're a little bit more, but who cares? More is better. Anyway, the idea is to be able to get this in here and maintain any type of moisture that's penetrated through that floor or in the tile. Now, I use staples. When we demoed this, they used roofing nails. You could use that too, but what I do is I like to use a staple and just staple that bad boy in there and try to stay a minimum 4 to 6 inches off of the base with a staple. Now the hard part is the corners. When you get to a corner, you can see it's folded. Bring one end all the way over and you just pin it in. Pin it again. Fold it in a triangle like you're covering a book. Pin it in there again. Once you do your concrete fill, this is going to flush out. Okay? So to give you an idea, your concrete wet bed in this case will be up to about here. Okay, it's going to flare down to about here. And then our tile will stack on top of that. We'll crack this as we go to make sure that it doesn't firmly lock so we can adjust it as we do our tile. Okay, biggest reason here, you don't want to have any type of environment where water is seeping. This is the hardest part, is when you get to the curb. Okay, so the curb, same thing, you're trying to do a fold over. A lot of guys will take it and they'll do whack like that with a knife. I don't like to do it. This is all going to get a tile board pressed into it. You can see I have one little disturbing area here that's going to fight me a little bit. But I think once we're done, I'll be able to get that tile board in there the way I always do in the past. Nevertheless, I have one piece here. I don't care about this. This will all flatten out as I go. We want to try to do a smooth environment with the cement board later on. Okay? And then what I like to do is I like to bring it to the top of the curb. If you look this way, we're pulling up, we're pulling over, and we're pulling down. Now, when we pulled this one out, they stopped halfway. That would have been incorrect. Okay, they should have at least brought it to here and put an inch over top. All this gets wrapped with cement board prior to tiling. Okay, so for this intent purposes, we're just doing the wet bed here. This is how you install the wet bed liner. One piece, no cuts if you can get away with it here and here, and push your seams in at the bottom. Any little ripples, the concrete will push out as you go. Last but not least, we have an Oatly drain, and you can see with this drain, it's a spin-in top, so you spin it in. Before that, you have 4 bolts. Okay, what I recommend is when you lay the liner over it and you have all your sides in, go back to it and cut with a utility knife from top of the bolt to top of the bolt, top of that bolt to the top of this bolt, cross. When you put this lid back on here, this cap flange, it drives that piece down in there, and if you look real close, you'll see the folded liner down inside. See the gray? Check it this way for you. See the little gray tails coming down in there? That's from the cut. That's correct. So now, in the event you get any moisture or water penetration below the tile, it hits the pan, it will seep into this. This flange is flush with this liner. This was already installed. It's embedded in the slab, and it's still a very good viable drain. Okay, so that's how you install the pan liner itself. That's what this video is for. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel, please. Thanks for watching. There are other pan liner videos on my YouTube channel, and inside of the descriptions there are links to my website as well. But if you like what you see, again, subscribe. Please like the video. Good luck with your project. If you do have a question, I'll be more than glad to happily answer it for you. Don't be shy, and we'll go from there. So this is just for liner installation. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.